Hey guys, it's a Dividend guy coming at you with another Warren Buffett portfolio update. We're going over the moves from Q2 to Q3 that were reported in the F12 filing. We've gone over every move so far. This one is back to Big Pharma. We already went over Pfizer, but he actually bought a handful of pharmaceutical stocks, and this one, Bristol-Myers Squibb, is a new addition to the portfolio. He bought 29.9 million shares at a value of $1.81 billion. So this one's one of the bigger buys when it comes to big pharma. Pfizer was actually a smaller position, which is kind of surprising considering that they are the ones that are known as the front runners right now for the vaccine. But Warren Buffett's third quarter bet on big pharma included buying almost 30 million shares of Bristol-Myers Squibb, worth about $1.81 billion. BMY beefed up in a big way a year ago when it acquired pharmaceutical giant Cellogen, and that has to be a big part of the attraction of the stock. The deal brought a pair of blockbuster multiple melanoma treatments. I'm not even going to try those, the latter of which treats mantle cell lymphoma and myeloplastic syndromes. That's kind of par for Bristol-Myers Squibb. A long track record of successful acquisitions has kept the pharma's pipeline primed with big-name drugs over the years. Among the better-known names today are Caldemin and blood thinner and glycophage for type 2 diabetes. Sorry for butchering those, the names. But this is one of his big bets in big pharma, and he did about a $1.8 billion investment into two other big pharma companies. So I was surprised to see how much bigger of an investment he did for the other pharmaceutical companies versus Pfizer, given Pfizer is the front runner in the vaccine. And I do understand that you can't put your money in Pfizer simply because they're the front runner, but I'm surprised to see that he didn't do an even allocation for every big pharma company. And guys, this isn't really a surprise, or it shouldn't be, to people who are fans of Buffett or people who are Berkshire shareholders, because he he in past years has talked about how he wanted to get into big pharma anyway. But he did say that if he was going to get into big pharma, he wouldn't pick just one. He wants to get an array of them, which is exactly what he did. So we've covered, he got Pfizer, now he's got Bristol-Myers Squibb, and there are a couple more that he added, I believe, about the same $1.81 billion allocation to. But guys, let me know what your favorite pharma stock is. Mine is actually AbbVie, but I do really like Pfizer as well, and I've looked into Bristol-Myers Squibb and Merck. So with that being said, guys, let me know what your favorite pharma stock is down in the comments below. Are you guys a fan of him selling out of banks and getting into big pharma? Do you think that's the right move right now? Do you think it was a bad move? Let me know down in the comments as well. I do like to get a lot of feedback. He's one of the smartest investors, if not the smartest investor in the world. So when he makes moves, it's really cool to cover them and kind of get back and forth with other people to see how they feel and maybe what they would have done, and kind of get insights on what people think he's doing with his money. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, we're going to have a couple more videos on the Oracle of Omaha and what he did for this quarter, because I think it's really cool to keep people updated and kind of cover it, because I'm a huge fan, and I know a lot of people really do like to know what he's doing. So thank you guys so much for letting me cover it, and I'll see you guys in the next stock market news update. Take care, guys.